Welcome to Enterprise Data Insight, where innovation meets simplicity in SAP transformation. In today's demo, we're thrilled to introduce you to one of the most advanced and intelligent SAP data migration solutions in the market, Dynamic Data Transformation, or DDT. DDT has been purpose-built to take the complexity, risk, and manual effort out of moving data from SAP ECC to SAP S/4HANA, delivering a faster, safer, and smarter transformation experience. At Enterprise Data Insight, we understand that data is the heartbeat of every SAP landscape. That's why DDT goes far beyond traditional migration tools. It doesn't just move data, it transforms, validates, and optimizes it in one unified, intelligent process. What makes DDT different is its SAP-native design. It's built completely inside SAP, using ABAP and standard SAP tables, which means there's no need for external connectors, middleware, or risky data extractions. With DDT, your migration happens entirely within your secure SAP environment, ensuring full auditability, compliance, and performance. With Dynamic Data Transformation, you can accelerate your ECC to S/4HANA journey by up to 70%, ensure data integrity and quality across every module, enable selective transformation, move only the data you need, reduce project cost, complexity, and risk without compromising control. And because DDT is part of Enterprise Data Insight's Dynamic Data Suite, it integrates seamlessly with our other SAP-native solutions, giving you an end-to-end ecosystem from replication to validation to transformation. This is where your journey from ECC to S/4HANA becomes faster, smarter, and completely under your control. Now let's jump into the demo and see DDT in action. Today we'll demonstrate how ECC data is transferred and migrated into S/4HANA using DDT. We'll start by opening the DDT main menu and clicking on Transformation. From here, we'll go into object migration. For this demonstration, we'll migrate one business object from ECC to S/4HANA, just to show you the simplicity and power of DDT. Let's begin by creating a custom template. We'll select Blank Template, and then we'll provide a meaningful template name. For example, Vendor Master Demo. Next, we'll choose the RFC connection. Here's something important to point out. DDT transfers data directly between systems via RFC, meaning data flows securely from ECC, source, to S/4HANA, target, without leaving SAP at any point. In our case, the target system is S4 Client 400. Once the RFC connection is selected, DDT automatically recognizes both the source client and target client details. Now, let's click Next to move forward. In this section, we'll define where the data will first be transferred. We'll select Transfer to Staging Environment, which is an internal DDT-controlled layer designed for safe and validated transformation before posting data into the target system. Next, we'll choose which business object to migrate. For this demo, we'll select Master Data. From the business object list, we'll choose DDT Vendor Master and click Include. Now, let's define what data we actually want to move. DDT allows granular level filtering so we can control exactly which records are transferred. This avoids unnecessary data movement and keeps the target system clean and optimized. Let's click on Add Filter and choose a key table filter. For this demonstration, we'll use Table LFB1 and click Include, then Create Filter. Once the filter screen opens, we'll select the specific vendor number 8 for migration. Now let's click Next. Here, DDT gives you the option to scramble data. Perfect for test or QA environments where you need realistic but anonymized data for GDPR compliance. For this demo, we'll skip scrambling and continue. We're now prompted to confirm the template. Once confirmed, the template is locked and released, ready for execution. Now we're at the execution dashboard. You can see the newly created template ID along with its status. Before running it, we can configure package size and number of background work processes for both source and target systems. This gives you complete control over system performance and infrastructure utilization. For this demo, we'll assign 2 work processes on the source and 4 work processes on the target system. Let's confirm and continue. Now, let's execute the first stage, transferring the data from ECC to DDT's internal staging. While that's running, some of you might be wondering, how do we know if this vendor doesn't already exist in the target system? To show you, let's do a side-by-side comparison. On the left, we have our ECC system, the source. On the right, our S4 system, the target. Notice that the vendor Jose Fernandez exists in ECC, but not in S4. We even get an error message confirming that the record doesn't exist yet. Now, once the transfer from ECC to DDT staging completes, we'll go ahead and post this data directly into the target system. Using DDT's custom posting engine, built by Enterprise Data Insight, we'll now execute the post-to-table function. This pushes validated data directly from the DDT staging layer into the actual S/4HANA tables. Once posting completes, a confirmation message appears. Data transferred successfully. Let's now verify. We'll open the same vendor master in the S/4HANA system. As you can see, the vendor record has been created successfully. We can compare side by side. ECC, source, versus S/4HANA, target, field by field, data by data. Everything matches perfectly. Validation successful. So, what we've just seen is a live SAP to SAP transformation. No external tools, no export files, no middleware. Just pure DDT logic built directly inside SAP. DDT handled the extraction, validation, transformation, and posting, automatically, securely, and intelligently. You had full control over filters, processes, validation, scrambling, and performance. And every step was logged, auditable, and compliant, ready for reporting or rollback if required. This is not migration as usual. This is transformation redefined. Dynamic Data Transformation, DDT, by Enterprise Data Insight is the only SAP-native solution that lets you transform, validate, and post data across landscapes without ever leaving SAP. It's fast, it's intelligent, and it's 100% secure. Whether you're preparing for S/4HANA, doing a selective carve-out, or building a clean core strategy, DDT gives you the precision and power to do it confidently. Because at Enterprise Data Insight, your data doesn't just move, it transforms.